my name is Raymond Moorhead. I'm the district administrator for this building and then also for Pomona. Out of this district, we have 2,500 parolees that we supervise, okay? And out of that group, we challenged, about 20 of you to come in, do something different, get into some classes so that we can get you into careers. Is that true? Yeah. Okay, so think about it. 2,500 parolees, 20 of you here. So I just want to say, without a doubt, congratulations on your graduation. We promised you a lot. I know some of you didn't believe us. I don't think it's going to work. This program, they're going to pay $4,500 for me to go through a class. You're like, I don't know, something is wrong. Anybody thought that? No? You guys believed us? Okay, it was one honest person, all right. And, and you did the class. The class was about, 25, classes. You had to do some weekends, and you have graduated. And a lot of people told you there's no way it was going to happen. It wouldn't work out. You didn't take that for, defining who you are, and you did it. So I am really happy to be able to put forth this class so that we can get the graduation. And then to hear all the good stories of how you are starting your careers and you're working and completely changing your lives, and in some cases changing your family's lives, okay? But before we get started, of course, I have to share with you some of the district administrator stuff that, I had to write some notes down I wanted to cover with you all. And the first thing is that, a career, a job is just more than a paycheck. And I think that you guys agree. Pretty much you all have been through a lot. And there's a lot of things in the past that you feel define you, but in reality, it doesn't define you. The past is basically just your story. You're moving forward. You're putting in the hard work, despite of what Pookie and Tookie is saying around the corner, right? You're ignoring them. Everybody know a Pookie or a Tookie, right? Okay, and those are the people that I always, I'm sorry if anybody's name is Pookie or Tookie, but I use that name as an example as the people that are always going to be there to want you to get back into the old life that you had. Okay, they don't want you to move forward and get into a career. They don't want you to start talking about retirement and everything else. They want you to be hanging out with them, okay? And we all have families, we all have kids and things like that you have to try to support and to help out. And now you're putting yourself in a situation that you're not only going to be able to help out, instead of asking for loans, people are going to be now asking you for a loan, okay? So that's where it's at. One person came in here today, and it was you, and he was signing in, and he was talking about his CDC number. And he says, I don't like this CDC number. I don't want to remember this CDC number. I want to move forward. We want you to forget the number. We don't want you to ever come back. We want you to take the benefit of these programs, take, pretty much what you have up here, use it, and basically take that next step and knock it out the park, okay? And you guys can all do that. I'm really happy for you guys, okay? You can do whatever it is that you need to do in life, as long as you believe in yourself and you take those steps, positive steps, to get there, okay? So I also want to welcome the families for coming in. Pretty much, I could only imagine, and I've always heard it before, the moms, dads, abuelas, grandmothers and everything. Your son comes home and he tells you about this program, and you're pretty much like saying, hey, I would love for you to complete that, and you supported them. But you're showing them that pretty much you're here today to support them. So thank you for coming in, of course, and welcome to our department, okay? So we're going to start off. Some of the companies that were here to help us, one of them is the WorkSource group. Come on up. This group were the ones that basically funded the training, okay? And on behalf of her director, they could take the funding and they can go anywhere else with it. We were able to talk with them and to say, hey, we have some guys that we've screened out that are going to knock this class out of the park. They're going to graduate. They're going to follow through. They're not going to waste your money for your training. So, of course, we have to not only give them a round of applause, but give them 2 minutes so they can talk about their group and, congratulations and everything else. So, come on up.
right. On behalf of the Southeast Los Angeles County Workforce Development Board, we want to thank you for continuing with the program and showing up every day, and in the end, it's all going to be worth it. I am your case manager, so if there's anything you need, I need you to keep in contact with me. And again, we want you to succeed. Thank you.
I want to wish all of you the best. I met several of you, and I know you're going to make it out in this world. This is 2018, you guys. You can do it. And it's been a pleasure working with you, and Linda will continue working with you, and if I needed to help her, I'm here to help. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. And of course, I should also tell you that Coastline Community College, they're the ones that your certificates, they're the ones that are, I guess, sanctioning your classes, the accreditation. They're here today, they're recording pretty much their graduation, so that's what the cameras are here for and everything else, okay? Also, the food in the back, this company also, they're supporting you. So they've also left some flyers, and we're gonna pass those around, just so that you know that. I'm gonna bring up Jason Vogel. He's the CEO of Career Expansions. Jason Group, they work tirelessly, not only to train you and to provide you with the best of the training. Some of the trainers that you know, and by now you probably have figured it out, those trainers were the people that are going to be hiring you, okay? Well, he coordinates the entire training. He coordinates also making sure that there is no one that's not working that doesn't want to work, okay? Jason is the type that is working at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, sending me emails because I'm the one to get them. And the funny thing is that I'm always up to send them back. But Jason's group, and Mr. Duddy, come on up. Mr. Duddy is another one, that without them putting this program together, we couldn't do what we have done, okay? But you're still going to have to do your part. When they need documentation from you, you need to submit the documentation. Okay? When they need to make contact with you, and you know what construction works, they'll get their call the day before, and they need to talk to you, and you need to be somewhere at 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. They need to be able to call you and get through to you so that you can, get that information. Okay? Same thing with WorkSource. There are things that they're going to need for their books. We shouldn't have to track anyone down. Once they call you once or they send you an email, we need for you to follow through. Okay? All right, so let me turn it over to Jason Vogel. Thanks.
Hey, everyone. Okay, is everyone ready for interviews in front of everyone? Listen, I'm really proud of you. This has been our best class, and a lot of that had to do with the organization and the work that Linda and her group at Celico put in. Also, Ronnie, you made things so smooth for us, and all the administrators here. So thank you, as well as all the agents for being on it and pushing people towards us. So we really appreciate everything you do. So thank you. Thank you, Mr. Moorhead. We wouldn't be here without you. Now, I'm so proud of you guys, getting ready to graduate here, go out to work, create some success stories for us. Coastline Community College is really excited about this as well. All of you know that now you're Coastline students, right? Coastline is what? It's awesome, yes. Also, rated #1 community college in the country by Huffington Post, right? 2 years ago. That's you guys. That's the college you're at right now. You're in 7 real units towards our degree in construction, utility, energy, and safety. So congrats. Now, next step, get you in a union, and when you're doing the apprenticeship, what happens then? All those hours that you're working, all the hours that you have to train under the apprenticeship, also count towards the degree, right? So when you guys journey out, when you become a professional in your craft, you're going to walk away with that degree. You'll be a little bit short, and if you're still shy, I'm going to give you a kick in the butt to make sure you finish the final units, right? But you guys did great. I was really proud. We did interviews in front of everyone. All of you stepped outside the box we're willing to do what you need to do to make yourself more valuable and better situated to go out and get these jobs and continue to work and retain them. So thank you. Thank you for showing up. Now, you know, a lot of companies are asked, or you guys have known, you got people that go out there and get degrees. What's the most important thing about a degree? Anyone know? It shows people that you can start something and finish it. And that's what you did in this class. You started something and you finished it, right? That's the start. So now you got to do it with your job. You got to do it furthering your education with your degree. And we're excited to be here and be a support and a resource for you for that. So I'd like to, I know Dave doesn't like doing this. He hates it. I'm going to make him do it anyways because he does all the work. So Dave, come up and say a few words.
I'm not going to say anything. I prepared an interpretive dance routine for you guys. So, I mean, like Jason and Mr. Moorhead said, and Linda and Renee, you guys, you did a great job. This is a great class. And you didn't only have to come here. You also went to the Inglewood location, Carson. You went off-site to Irvine yesterday for the wardrobe workshop. So excellent job in following through. With the certificates that you guys earned, so remember with the interview, and this is something that you have to remember off the top of your head. So it's the OSHA 30-hour construction federally issued certificate card, HAZWOPER 40-hour. It's the OSHA 7405, which is fall protection awareness, and OSHA 7300 confined space awareness. And those were issued through the OSHA Training Institute through Cal State Dominguez Hills. So those are nationally recognized. You're also issued American Heart Association CPR First Aid AED cards. Just as a disclaimer, today, the certs that you guys are getting, you're going to get the completion cert, you're getting the HAZWOPER cert, the OSHA 30-hour card, and the first aid CPR cards. The other two certs are being issued through the DOL, so those are going to come probably a little bit later this week. And if it's okay, Ronnie, we'll probably just have them, I'll bring them to you, and then we can have everybody come, and those will be available in the next couple days.
The federal government said they'd have them at the beginning of the week. Can you believe they lied to us?
So,
They said that they're real busy, so they said they're going to try to get them to us next week. Okay, you guys?
yeah, so by the beginning of next week. So they don't expire. The only two of the certs that you have that where you do have to do refreshers, or they do expire, is the CPR First Aid AED is every 2 years, and then the HAZWOPER, you do an 8-hour refresher every year. So it's a valuable cert to have right now. It's not that many people have it because it does need to be refreshed every year. With the tablets, as Mr. Moorhead mentioned, so you guys, as we told you when we issued you the tablets, those are yours. They're a valuable resource to keep with the information that we loaded on them from the classes. So use that as a safety tool. Use it going forward in your career when you go to the different jobs that you're going to be working at. You can use that as almost like a working document. So again, pleasure to deal with you guys. The way that Career Expansion, Jason and I and Coastline do this program is we work with you indefinitely, as long as there's no issues, as long as you're doing a good job. We're going to work with you for the duration. So if you are at a project and it winds down and the contractor says they have to wind down a little bit, you come to us and we'll help get you on to the next project. So congrats.
Thank you. Dave was real serious. That was good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being great students. So the next step is being good employees, right? All right, let's get you these certs, and then let's go eat some of this good food back there, all right? So, Mr. Moorhead, come on up. Linda, come on up. Now, normally we take a picture with everyone, but this time we have an award-winning media department filming us, so we don't need to do that. So let's bring up our first gentleman, Corey Norman.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Corey.
Okay, so at this point, Corey, we want to hear from you. What was the best part of the training?
The best part of the training was all of us motivating each other, all the guys, because we all been from the same place, different ethnic backgrounds. You know, we all came from different places, but we came from one bad place, and we were motivating each other like every day when it would get hard for some of us, or, you know, some people were just ready to get out of here. We would tell each other, like, it's worth it. We about to be working, providing for our families. You know, that was the best thing to me, just the motivation. And then a couple guys, you know, one guy I grew up with, everybody know Kevin and Tiny, who I was in there with. For us to be in the same place, like, it was meant to be. So it was just real cool as far as that. The next best thing was how organized it was. You know, the curriculum. You know, how we go into these jobs and we know what to say and how to, you know, cover up as far as bringing up our record. You know, they taught us how to do that as well, too, how to bring that up and turn it into a positive. So I just want to thank all the guys for finishing this. And another thing I want to say, too, it's good that we do good as far as, like, going on, because it'll help out the other guys coming in, too. So, you know, so let's make it happen.
Congratulations.
Rigo Granados.
Congratulations, sir. All right. Mike is yours. Tell us, what was the best part of the training for you?
How you guys doing? My name is Rigo Granados. As he mentioned, Corey, that's really one thing for the most part, working with a group. How you said we come back from different backgrounds, and my thing will be is seeing it from different people's perspectives, how they operate, how they think, how they're self-driven, how their little background, and it's like, we all gone through struggles, but it's what are you gonna do with it now? Are you gonna apply yourself? Are you gonna take action? So that would be the first thing. Second thing, we appreciate, thank you for Coastline giving us opportunity, even our parole agents. It was a good experience, and I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna apply myself, I'm gonna do good, and let's keep doing a great job. All right.
Jason Valdez.
Mr. Valdez. Congrats, Mr. Valdez.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody that came. I'd like to thank Jason and Dave for giving us all the opportunity, you know, at Coastline Community College, Moorhead in the department. I'd like to thank my agent, Morales, over there for calling me back, you know, one day, taking a chance on me and, you know, getting me in this program. I thank all the guys that I was in here with, you know, like, good group of guys. We all came together. We did our part. Of course, said we motivated each other, you know, we all stuck together and we moved forward in this program. The best thing I took from this was the realization of knowing that there's chances out there for guys like us that do that time and come out. You know, there's still people that believe in us and are pushing us forward. And, you know, it was great curriculum, and I was just very grateful to have this opportunity. Thank you.
Kevin Day.
Your name comes up a lot, Mr. Day. So I expect a lot from you, okay? But tell us what you think about the program. What was the best part of it?
Best program is I don't like cameras really, so it's gonna be real short. I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I plan on working hard, moving forward. I really don't like cameras, but I appreciate everything.
It's been noted.
So, yeah. I really had to say I really don't like cameras.
All right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Mr. Denny, did you have something to say about Mr. Day?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Okay, we got one more.
It's funny, he's very articulate, so I thought he'd want to be in the camera. But
That's
he's real
it.
sharp. You're going to do good out there, Kevin.
Dejan Thomas.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
I'm just grateful for this opportunity. You know, I'm proud of everybody. I'm kind of a little emotional. My bad, cause there's something that I really achieved. You know, cause it was something that I never thought I would have under my belt. And I'm just thankful for everybody with good positive vibes. You know, everybody had good positive vibes and things to say. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me for crying. I didn't want to get all emotional, but it just feel good coming out to the pen and getting this opportunity and having an opportunity to have a good job like this and meeting good people who actually really care. And it was well organized and everything. I loved everything about it. And sometimes it was like, I don't even feel like coming here, but I did it. I didn't give up. And that's why I'm really crying, because I didn't give up on myself like I usually do. So thank you.
I really do appreciate, you know, that, because I know that you guys have been through a lot. And without a doubt, you've probably been told many times, nothing's gonna happen. It never happened. You couldn't do this, you couldn't do this, and everything else. And you took a step outside of what you were probably getting beat up about, and you knocked it out the park. So, man, congrats. That is awesome. Keep it up.
Dennis Ramirez.
Dennis, congratulations.
I really don't got too much to say, but I thank God that I had the opportunity to be in this program and accomplish it. And if it wasn't for my parole officer Robles and Ronnie and everybody else, I wouldn't be here right now. And I thank God, like I said, that's about it.
Richard Medina.
What's up, Richard?
Just want to say thank you to all the fellas, everybody that came together to make this possible. The best part about it was all these organizations and everybody, all these people that's stepping up to make this happen for us. I just want to say thank you to everybody.
All right.
Kenny Guzman.
Thank you, Kenny.
Congratulations.
My name is Kenny Guzman. I'm thankful for this class because I never actually finished nothing in my life, you know, like at first I was like shy, you know, just always almost say to myself, you know. I really want to thank Lopez, the parole officers, the people right here for giving us this real opportunity that we could actually use in life, you know. Now I'm just looking forward in my future, trying to become something in life, and that's where I'm at right now. And hopefully, with this program, it could help me out. Thank you.
Oscar Aguilar.
Thank you, Oscar.
Congrats.
Well, the best thing that came out of this class is that we actually had people that believe in us, and with that belief, they gave us hope, and with that hope, they gave us motivation. And we actually got up early in the morning, came here, got on time, and saw it through. And with this, we'll continue to see it through, and with the belief, we will have a career and provide for our families. And we learned about safety. I never thought that I'd go around checking, you know, what's hazard is and what's going on. I'm always catching people like, hey, that's wrong, you're about to hurt yourself, you know, so something that we learned, you know, and we'll take this forever. And I thank Mr. Moorhead, Agent Clark, all the agents, my family, Coastline, Linda, Renee, Dave, Jason, and everybody else who's involved. Thank the fellas for keeping it together, pushing us each other. And thank you.
Erwin Lugo.
Congrats. Okay. Tell us what was the best part of the program for you?
Well, I don't got a lot to say, but I just want to thank everybody, the parole office, everybody that was involved in this, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, all right, that's all right, that's all right. Okay, congratulations.
Kyle Kabud. Kyle.
Now, Kyle's been smiling all day. The first person I saw this morning, he had a big smile on his face, and he's still smiling.
Can I say this, Mr. Moore?
Sure.
I was here with Kyle earlier, and he asked, "Are we gonna have to say anything?" And I said,
I didn't believe you.
I really didn't think you would.
Kyle, we'll make it easy. Just tell us a simple, what was the best part of it that you liked about the program?
I would say it had to be the training, the skills, and the teamwork as a group for my fellow classmates. Now, me being the life I lived, I never thought I'd see myself being successful. So it's kind of an eye-opener for me to continue changing my ways and making better choices.
Good.
And I'm just thankful for this opportunity. And
So what are you gonna do when Pookie and Tookie calls?
they on the side of the road.
Oh, okay, all right. I like that.
Matthew Martinez.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
What did we learn? We learned a lot of stuff. I'm sure everybody's brains are like really expanded now. Safety, I know Gil likes that one. No, I'm just kidding. But we learned a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. But like everybody said, the fellas came together. You know, we tried hard. We're not the best at speaking, but we're getting there. Jason, we're getting there. Anyways,
Hey.
thanks to all the
Big improvements from the
yeah,
first
yeah,
one, huh?
exactly. You would never tell a week ago. Anyways, thank you to our agents and to the staff here, Mr. Moorhead, Ronnie, all the phone calls, Dave, all the phone calls. Thank you guys, Renee, Linda, and anyways, just thank you for making this happen. Hopefully, we pave the way for the next that are gonna come.
Absolutely.
Mauro Nunez.
Congratulations.
Best thing part of the class, like all you guys said, was the fellas. There were days each one of us didn't want to come to class, didn't want to put up with everything, but we tell us, like, hey, it's only a short time. Put in the time now, you'll reap the benefits later. And I'm grateful that coming out, I ran into a bunch of you guys, and now we know that the parole officer actually wants us to succeed, and the colleges are there for us if we need them, and that's it. Thank you.
Ryan Reese.
Good job, Brandon.
Congratulations.
All right, my name is Brian Reese. Best thing about this class was the thorough training they gave us, Gil. He actually took his time and made sure that we actually learned everything. I want to thank everybody right here, Ronnie, Moorhead, the ladies, and Jason and Dave, and the brotherhood too right here, man. Everybody came together. Sometimes, my old lady for supporting me too, and sometimes I couldn't get here, and Richard would pick me up, help me get here and stuff, and the pro officers, the pro agents. That's it.
Okay.
Peter Ricketts.
Good job.
Let Mr. Ricketts is another one that's very interested in losing your CDC number, right?
Yes,
Okay, so we want it back.
Absolutely.
Okay, we want to keep it, all right?
Thank you.
All right, I heard you talking this morning, so.
yes.
All right, tell us a little bit about the best part of the program, Mr. Ricketts.
Well, the best part of the program that I took out of this was there's second chances, and it's on us to take advantage of that. You know, there's people believing in us, so let's not let them down, and then, most importantly, do it for yourselves as well. So I thank everybody for this opportunity, and it's just a great program, and I'm gonna take full advantage of this. So thank you.
Xavier Sarabia.
What is it, fist bump?
Yeah.
All right, I can bump too, that's all right. It's okay. Tell us a little bit about the best part of the program for you.
The best part was just learning new things, succeeding, being here every day in class, and we appreciate everybody for giving us a second chance. Yeah, and through the sickness too.
You can't forget to mention, he works. Very hard.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I
tell us.
was doing it for 2-3 weeks until I got in a car accident, but he was determined to get this done. 8 hours and then 8 hours or 6 hours in class, that's pretty.
Yeah, so that's just something in itself.
Determination.
Very good. All right. Well, you know, the thing is that I know you probably feel bad that you're a little bit late.
Yeah.
But the thing is that as far as I'm concerned, you're on time. You graduated.
Yep.
Okay? And you worked the graveyard shift and you're sick and you're still here. So there is no doubt that you're going to do good. Okay? So congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
John Perez.
John was late because he was getting his suit pressed.
Like the CEO. See, John pulled a trick on us, right? So what John did, okay, he showed up exactly. You know, he wanted to make that grand presentation, looking sharp and everything,
Thank you,
sir.
you know.
Very good.
Oh, I can say
But you're
about
not
this
supposed to
program.
look sharper than the DA. So
Oh, my God.
you know, we got a tie.
You know, the best thing I can say about the program is how to be responsible. You know, for doing so much time. You know, I appreciate being around positive people, even though that we make mistakes. You know, so I have learned to take responsibility out of my own actions, and just blame myself for my things. You know, so I thank everybody else. My pro agent has helped me a lot. He's a good dude. You know, and he's from a different race. You know, so it's taught differently, but I thank everybody for that. You know, Thompson.
Mr. Thompson, okay. Very good. All right, here's your stuff.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. So,
Real quick.
okay.
Sorry, we have a terrific instructor that cares deeply about you. He's a veteran. He served our country, and we're really proud to have him. Gil, I know you want to come say something. Get up here.
All right, class, take out your pen and prepare for your final exam. Just kidding. I got a call a couple weeks ago about one of you, and they asked me, said, was this person a student? I said, I don't teach students. Like, but you're an instructor. I said, no, I teach professionals. And I said to this individual, they're like, well, would you say this person was a good student? I said, no, this person is a very good professional. They were in my class, they interacted, they contributed, they added value. Best of all, I said, when there were times when things were tough and things were hard, they did the hard right. Even when you were tired working graveyard shifts, you guys watched out for each other. There is no doubt in my mind, the way we taught, the way I teach this class, and the way how I prepped you, there is no doubt in my mind that you are 100% ready for your job interviews. You're 100% ready to conduct safety duties on the work site. There is no doubt in my mind that you guys are ready to be out there. Okay. Now, if I see you and I'm working, you know I'm going to ask you a question, right? What have you learned, right? And what are we not going to say?
Safety.
We're going to say we specifically learned something, something, something. Go out there and find that something. Find that component of safety that you want to be passionate about. It makes you look professional. That's the one thing I want you to always remember. I will be around here for you guys. I will always back you up. We will, if you have questions, ask us. If you have, this is a symbiotic relationship. We all work together. Use that big word, symbiotic. But again, you guys are ready. This is your final exam now. You guys can do it. You all work together. And also, don't forget, it's not just you out there that you're representing. You're representing them, and look around you. Look at the person next to you. Okay? You are all coming from a good program, a reputable program, and you're going to go out there and represent the program, right? And do good things, because it's all a part of a bigger picture. Okay? There is, again, sorry, now I'm trying to get tear up because you guys were really, really good. You guys were really good, a good class. I want you to always remember this. Etch this into your brain. Okay? You guys are professionals, right? The difference between the good and the excellent is absolute professionalism. And you are safety professionals. And you guys, good luck, and I'll see you out there.
Okay, well, awesome. Really happy for you guys. So, the graduates whispered in my ear that before we start eating, we're going to have Mom and Abuela and the kids eat first, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get something to eat, and then the graduates will follow in right behind of your family members. And we have drinks and everything back here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Great job, graduates. Great job.